For the incomplete dominance notes, you'll need a pen or pencil. I'm going to use a black pen. You'll need a pink marker or colored pencil and a red marker or colored pencil. Incomplete dominance is similar to codominance in that it is a special pattern of inheritance. It is also a cross between two organisms with two different phenotypes, so two different physical traits. And a cross between those two organisms is going to produce an offspring with a third phenotype. But instead of a third phenotype where both parents' traits show up, in incomplete dominance, the third phenotype is going to be a blending of the parents' traits. If codominance is sprinkles, where you mix sprinkles and they stay the color that they are, they're just there together, then incomplete dominance is like paint. If you take a can of a red paint, can't really draw paint, so I'm just going to draw it like a paint splatter. And you mix that red paint with white paint, and I'm just going to outline the white paint with my pen. Then you don't get red and white paint. You get a blending of those two colors, which would be pink paint. So again, the two parents' traits are going to blend to create the third. Because of the blending, or I guess the blending is a result of the way that these two traits show up in an offspring. In codominance, both of them were equally dominant to each other. But in incomplete dominance, there is not a truly dominant allele. So it's kind of like neither of them are dominant. So we say that the dominance is incomplete. One is not totally dominating over the other, hence the name. So again, we're going to show our paint example as an organism, and our organisms are again going to be flowers. So if we have a mother flower, that is red. And we cross that with a father flower, that is white. Then all of their offspring are going to be a blending of their traits and are going to be pink flowered. Pink flower is a little bit small. Because incomplete dominance and codominance are both creating a third phenotype, we show both of them using alleles that are capital letters. Neither completely dominates the other, so we have to show them both as capital letters. So if we take our flower traits and apply them to our letters and our genotypes, then R is going to stand for the red trait, or the red allele. W is going to stand for the white allele. And there are 3 combinations of red and white to make a different flower color. RR would be a red flower. It has 2 red alleles. WW would be a white flower. It has 2 white alleles. And RW is going to be a blending of the red and the white, so it will have a pink flower. Just like in codominance, because there is only one way to be each phenotype, if I know the phenotype, then I know what the genotype has to be. So they gave me my parents, a red flower and a white flower. The only way to be a red flower is to be RR. And the only way to be a white flower is to be WW. So when I show the cross between my red flower and my white flower, all of the offspring would have pink flowers.